You, yes, you over there and you over there. Let's start washing our hands. Hi, I'm Gina Fletcher, and we're going to talk about how to stop spreading your germs and getting other people sick by simply doing one thing: washing your hands. So, the common cold is one of the biggest things you can spread, and it can be stopped with something so simple as a hand wash. Now, the cold, its symptoms may include a runny nose, a headache, body aches, just stuffiness, and sneezing and coughing. And what most people tend to do when they think about, oh, I have a cold right now, like, what am I going to do? The first thing they tend to do is grab something from over the counter or just brush it off as if it's just going to go away by itself, which technically it does. However, what they don't think about is their hygiene when they have these colds and how to stop spreading it to other people. Now, the proper way to sneeze and to cough and to just anything coming out of your mouth, you can do it several ways. You could do it this way. Number one, coughing or sneezing into the upper part of your arm or your sleeve, maybe even the elbow, because the elbow is a good area in general for anything. And then you're good to go. But afterwards, wash your hands. You can take a tissue. I had tissues, but I don't know where I put them. You can take a tissue or even a handkerchief, sneeze into it, throw it away, wash it in your hands. If you have a handkerchief, now, that's a tricky one because handkerchiefs, they're just germs everywhere. Even after sneezing, you keep it and then you're taking it out, keeping it, taking it out. So maybe not a handkerchief unless you're just using it at home. But handkerchief, sneeze into it, put it away, wash your hands. And the last thing you can do is if you're going to use your hands and you sneeze into it, cough into it, wash your hands immediately. And this is all if you're not sneezing or coughing away from other people, okay? These are just things you can do to contain all of this in here. Wash your hands afterwards. If you don't have soap and water near you, any alcohol-based hand sanitizer will work. Spread some on your hands, rub it in vigorously until it dries, it's disappeared, and you're good to go. However, it's recommended that after about 10 or so times you sanitize your hands, you do want to wash your hands. Even though alcohol sanitizer is a great way to prevent germs on your hand to get rid of them, soap and water is always your best option. Soap and water is going to just wipe everything away, leave nothing on your hands dried. Now, you want to be able to use water that's as warm or as hot as you can stand it. Soap, you want to scrub for at least 20 seconds, minimum. So when you're washing, you can either count or sing the alphabet 2 times. Everyone knows that. Wash vigorously, and boom, you're done. That's all it is. Hey, no more colds. And what people don't realize is with the spreading of colds, you could be doing more harm to others than you know. So you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're touching doorknobs, you're touching countertops, you're touching windowsills, you're touching pens, paperwork. And what you don't realize is the person who may come after you touching this may have a weakened immune system, may have asthma, may have other respiratory issues. And what's going to happen is by them contracting your cold, you're opening the floodgate into something much worse. You could be either opening them to bronchitis or even pneumonia. And another thing what people don't realize, aside from the common cold that can be spread, there are so many other viruses that can be spread by not washing your hands. You can get RSV, VRE, E. coli, you got to be doing something, touching something nasty for that. E. coli, bronchitis, like I said, pneumonia, and MRSA. And one of the worst of all would be Clostridium difficile, also known as C. diff. Now, C. diff is one of the most highly contagious things in a hospital that you can pass around. And trust me, you don't want that. You're going to be running to the bathroom every few minutes, and you're going to really hurt your system. And it can really lead to something as simple well, I can't say as simple, something like death, but we're not going to talk about that. So what it all boils down to is wash your hands. Please, I'm begging you to wash your hands. You don't know how much good you're doing for yourself, and you don't know how much good you're doing for others. I mean, come on. We're making the world a better place with a simple little bit of that. So just remember, only you can prevent the spread of your colds. Thanks for listening.